Resultant under multiple forces. Hello everyone. How can we calculate the resultant when multiple forces are applied to the element? In previous training video, we present you with the graphical method. You also learn about the calculation of the two forces to some extent. Now, if any number of the forces are applied to the objects, how is its result obtained? In this video, we present the calculation method so that is issue will be clear forever. Stay with us, dear ones. We have taught you how to write the force vector and the resultant vector of the two forces, as well as the angle of the force with relate the horizon in previous video. When multiple forces are applied to an element, we consider element as a point and draw all the forces exactly from the points. And then we draw the all vertical component of the force on the y-axis in the way of the provide trigonometry video. Be sure watch the related video in our channel. We consider the force that are upward with positive. For example, in this example, 2 Newton is positive, 3 Newton is positive, and the 1.5 Newton is negative. And the forces are downward with the negative signs. We added and subtract everything together. The result is the vector with a certain value as representative of the y direction vectors. In this example, it is 4 newtons. We draw the representative vectors from the points. The 4 newton, we draw it from the 1 point, and 4 and 3 newtons. We do the same horizontal forces and consider the vector to the right with positive sign and vector to the left with a negative sign. And subtract them together. About the 3 Newton is positive, about the 3 Newton is negative for the x directions. And as a result, we draw the forces as a representative of the x directions. This is the example is 3 newtons. In other words, we convert several forces into the two forces. Several forces to two forces. About the first and the second. Okay, and now we are connected to the continuation of the video in the firm scenario in this to the previous video. In other words, you can easily solve the problem using the method of the previous video, just like that. Do you agree? Solve those example. Consider like this. The problem is into the two forces with a specific value and angle into the bars, as you see in these pictures. To obtain the horizontal first representative, we plot the horizontal component of the total force on the x directions. For 4,000 Newton, it is 2,828, and the 2,000 Newton for 2,000 Newtons is 1,732 Newtons. Note that both values are the right and together and added together. It is plus, it's plus. If they want to write the vector becomes 4,560 newtons. We do the same things on the vertical component of all forces. It's because 1,828. Now, we have two representative forces, one representative the x directions and the other is y direction. We write it as a vector. It becomes 4560 I plus 1828 J. The final steps is calculate the direction and angle using the method of the training video available in the resultant video. The resultant vector becomes 4912 and newtons, and the angle vector the result related to the horizon, which is the final direction of the box's movement. Our answer the second question is 21 degrees related to the horizon. Okay, as you see in these pictures about the theta is when we had two force, it was easy to draw the resultant vectors, but it's not always like that. More than two or three forces may be applied to the first objects. We need to learn a more professional method. We have taught you through calculation in the simplest way possible. Let's not forget that it is important how to reach the destination. Follow us so that you don't miss out scenario training. On to the next training, my dear